for this week's report. Exeter kicks off the holiday season. Brentwood residents attend the River Advisory Committee to discuss the Pickpocket Dam. The Exeter Run Club raises funds for local charities through running. The town's winter parking ban is now in effect. And an update from the Exeter Public Library. For Exeter TV, I'm Bob Glowacki, and this is the Exeter Biweekly Report. Let's get started. Last week, the town of Exeter jump-started the holiday season with its annual block party and holiday parade. Exeter TV staff went out to capture the lights and the cheer to make this recap.
This year, the town of Exeter sparkled with festive cheer, kicking off the holiday season with the Holiday Block Party, a celebration that brought the community together for a joyful gathering. The Festival of Trees took center stage, filling the town hall with beautiful trees dazzled with lights and Christmas cheer to raise money for the Community Children's Fund. Downtown came alive with Christmas arts and crafts and a gingerbread competition, while folks supported local businesses and vendors. The Exeter High School Choir graced the festivities with a heartwarming performance, spreading musical joy to all. And for the art enthusiasts, teams Deck the Walls art show, located in the town hall, showcased the talent within our community. The night culminated in a wonderful visit from Santa himself. Santa and Mrs. Claus rode in on a train to light up the downtown with the power of Christmas.
Making spirits bright, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh!
But the festivities didn't stop there. On Saturday night, a spectacular holiday parade weaved through downtown Exeter, featuring dazzling floats, lively performances, a special visit from a Christmas mouse, and the grand finale. Santa himself returned, spreading holiday magic to one and all. These were nights to remember, filled with laughter, lights, and the true spirit of the season. From the Festival of Trees to the holiday parade, Exeter came together to create memories that will warm our hearts for years to come.
The Pickpocket Dam was once again the topic of discussion at the River Advisory Committee. Here's more from our Meeting Minutes series. A grant application and updates on the Pickpocket Dam were discussed at the November 23rd meeting of the River Advisory Committee. Joining the committee and town staff were residents from Brentwood and Exeter who had concerns about the potential for Pickpocket Dam to be removed. The meeting started off with an introduction from Interim Public Works Director Paul Velocich, where he asked those present at the meeting to list items that they would like to see addressed in the presentation.
So you want to know about the environmental impact study?
Yeah, for the reservoir above the dam, 6 miles of water, thousands of acres.
Rebecca Dunham, Conservation, Brentwood. Question about, since conservation is a key process going on in Brentwood right now, about 12 parcels are along that section of Exeter River, and there was no discussion or conversation about those parcels.
Jacob San Antonio from VHB presented background information on how the dam became classified as a high-hazard dam, which required the town to take action. He also went over several new slides relating to how the water levels may change with dam removal.
The dark blue inner area is what the dam or what the river could look like post dam removal. The light blue is the normal impoundment. With dam removal, the dark blue is how that impoundment is predicted to change with dam removal. This is a preliminary design for dam removal that we put together for the grant application. Right now we're thinking about keeping the retaining wall along this side, making 2 flow channels, and some pretty simple grading, removing the sediment buildup within the river and creating a channel with around a 1% slope, which is easily passable by the primary fish species being the herring.
During public comment, residents from Exeter and Brentwood raised concerns about the process.
Once the hydrology study is completed, I guess it will include the water flow above the dam. I'd like to know how that flow is going to impact the bank that my house sits on. It could be, and this young lady here too, it could be that within 50 years, our house could be gone.
I ask that this September 21st, 2023 vote to remove the dam be rescinded or put on hold until all abutters are properly contacted, informed, and all residents of Exeter and Brentwood can discuss this matter.
We did not make a vote to remove the dam.
So
we did
you
not
have
make a
not.
vote. We have not. All we did was recommend that they apply for that we apply for this grant. We recommended to the select board that we apply for this grant. The decision has not been made even by the select board to remove this dam.
Stepping back from all the details, I hope the folks at the table recognize that this was at minimum a deeply flawed public notice process.
Well, thank you. Thank you all for your comments. I'm hoping that as a result, we're able to improve our process so it gets better.
You can watch the full meeting and find the presentation materials on the town website. The Exeter Run Club held their 9th annual Thanks for Giving 5K race this past Thanksgiving. We went out to the race to learn more about this unique holiday tradition.
Over 1,000 brave souls woke up on a chilly Thanksgiving morning to take part in the 9th annual Thanks of Giving 5K road race put on by the Exeter Run Club. The club is a local group that started as an informal group of doctors from Exeter Hospital meeting up for group runs. Today, with its ever-rising number of members, the group holds weekly social runs on a variety of days and welcomes runners of all ages and abilities. For 9 years, the club has hosted the Thanks for Giving 5K to benefit local area charities. We spoke to the event organizers for more information.
We're all about running, we're all about cycling and other sports in the Exeter Run Club. And the purpose of this is to bring families out, give them something to do, a fun family event on Thanksgiving Day morning, whether they're competitive racers and want to set a really good time, whether they're just casual runners and just like participating in these events, whether they want to walk the course and stroll around. So yeah, it's all good. It's all
with
all
strollers and dogs.
Strollers and dogs, yeah.
This year, our two beneficiaries are the New Hampshire SPCA. Everybody knows them, and Zebra Crossings. And Zebra Crossings is an organization out of Dover, New Hampshire, and they help disabled kids by bringing them together for camps. That helps them build some confidence, work on their independence, and it also builds a community for the families to rely on one another. So in addition to our two beneficiaries, we also donate the proceeds to the local track and field teams.
For more information about the Exeter Run Club and the Thanks for Giving 5K, visit their website, exeterrunclub.com.
The snow hasn't come down in its full strength yet this season, but the town's annual winter parking ban has started. Gabe Perez has more information in our next segment.
As winter approaches, the likelihood of a New England snowstorm is growing. The town of Exeter will send out snow plows in the event of a snowstorm in order to keep the town of Exeter safe on the roads this winter. A winter emergency parking ban will be enforced. The winter emergency parking ban is in effect from December 1st, 2023 until March 15th, 2024, from 12 a.m. midnight to 6 a.m. Parking will not be allowed on town-owned streets and right-of-ways during this time in the early morning. The town has the authority to tow any vehicle in violation of the parking ban. There are, however, specific parking lots that are allowed to be used overnight. The allowed parking lots are as follows: the municipal parking lot on Water Street, the train station parking lot, the Front Street parking lot, and the Center Street lot. This parking ban will allow the snowplows full use of the road to remove the dangerous snow and ice. Make sure to follow all parking guidelines put out by the town of Exeter by visiting exeternh.gov. Stay safe on the roads this season, and happy holidays.
And finally, here's an update from the Exeter Public Library.
Hi, I'm Shelby at the Exeter Public Library. Welcome to our weekly update. Coming up, currently this month, we have local artist Bill Menching stop by the library anytime in December to see his artwork hanging up in the Mystery Wing. The library is also still hosting their Conversion Center. So here we have our digital library where you can convert VHS tapes to digital, reels, we have turntables, all sorts of items. If you've got old analog items and you want to digitize them, call the library so we can schedule you an appointment today. Lastly, we have our Adulting 101 series, where we will be this month doing interview questions. Learn ways to improve your interview abilities for job interviews as well as college interviews. That will be happening on Thursday, December 14th. We are so happy to see you at the library. Stop by anytime.
That does it for this week's report. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to help us spread the word. And head over to the town website and subscribe to the town's email newsletter to get this show and other town news sent straight to your inbox. We'll be back on December 22nd for the last report of 2023. For Exeter TV, I'm Bob Glowacki, and this has been the Exeter Biweekly Report. Have a good weekend, Exeter.